Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I am Tanvi, and if you've already watched my video, thank you for watching the video, and if not watched the video, please do watch the video. I would love your kind support and lots of love on that video as well. But this video is going to be about me talking to you guys about why I have decided to go back home. One of the first reasons why we decided to go back was not because we wanted to do a business or anything. So I always had planned since the beginning, I think. So when I moved, when you're just moving from moving to any country, I think you always think that, oh, you're gonna stay there for a while, and you're not gonna come back. You're gonna be happy about like living outside, and even I was like that, to be very honest. In the beginning, even I didn't think that I would ever plan on coming back to India. But it was never like, oh, if something like doesn't work out here, I would never come back on anything. It was never like that. It was always like, okay, if life comes to a place where if I want to come back, I will always come back. 6 months in my masters, and we had COVID, so we didn't know what was going to happen back then. Maybe we had to go back home, but I was lucky enough in 6 months time. So that's another whole story. But yeah, I got a job in 6 months time. I was pretty excited, pretty like, as everybody is, like, I think getting a job during that time was something that, oh, I've achieved something kind of a thing. But yeah, I also was in that high, and everything was going well. I was earning well. But as the years went by, I think I lost the charm that I had. Like, before coming to France and everything, I was extremely fun. Like, I was a shy person, but when it came to my friends group, I think they would also agree that I was extremely fun back then. I was the most how do you say, I was the most social person amongst my group, like, I think. But I lost that with the whole working thing. I think I was completely alone. I was working in Luxembourg, and I was completely alone there. I couldn't make a lot of friends. I don't know why I couldn't make a lot of friends there as well. And I didn't had the urge to make friends as well, I think, because I was happy. I had a boyfriend who was living in the Netherlands, but we had a long distance going on, so we used to go back and forth, like, and so I was pretty content with my personal life as such. But I had lost my charm. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like uh, going out or anything. It was just like me getting up, going to work, coming back home, eat, cooking food, and then going to sleep. But then I decided to move to Netherlands to live close to my boyfriend, as it would be easier. Like, I would have a little bit of a social life as well, and because I just felt like, no, I'm getting completely into my shell, and I don't like that version of myself where I'm completely alone, just thinking about what to do the next day or anything. And I didn't see anything long term here. Like, I was feeling extreme, so I felt like, okay, maybe. And but by the time, I think by 2023, I'd already just thought in my mind that, why am I doing all of this? Like, why am I torturing myself? Like, why, if I'm not happy somewhere, why the hell I'm staying here? So I decided, no, I think we need to go back home, because when you're staying with your family, close to your friends and everything, they keep you, I think, sane. I feel like that, because touch wood, I have good friends, and my parents are pretty supportive, and my boyfriend is pretty supportive of what I do. So they keep you extremely sane. And even if you have a bad day at office, even if you have a bad day at work, when you come back home, you feel at home. Like, you just feel like when you come, you want some people. And whenever, like, for me, it has always been like this. Like, work has always been a part of my life, never my whole life, but somehow it was becoming my whole life, and I was not liking it. So I decided I want to go back home, because it's not making sense if I have to ask for holidays just to meet my parents or my friends. So I was like, no, it's not making sense. So we decided we'll be going maybe in like 5-6 years down the line. But and then I moved to the Netherlands just so that I can stay a little closer to my boyfriend as well, so that we can support each other as well at the same time. And so we decided, I moved here very abruptly. I came here, I found a job, luckily. But then somehow, I think Netherlands didn't accept me, and I didn't accept Netherlands. For some reason, it just didn't fit in. I don't know why. The moment I moved here, I got a job, I just couldn't feel happy. Like, I was not at all happy here. I was extremely, I don't know, I was just like waiting for the day that I decide that I want to go back home. And so just waiting for the moment. And because I had a big loan on my head as well, the education loan, so I was waiting, like, I want to pay back that loan and then go back home. That was my goal. So 2024 passed by. 2025, me and my boyfriend were on a mission. We were like, we're gonna pay off our loans in a year, and we are going to go off from here because we weren't happy. We were just feeling like we were kept, we just felt like we were trapped somewhere. I don't know where, but I don't know what was it. But it just didn't feel right to us. And my boyfriend wanted to do like a business since a long time. He always wanted to start his own company. He wanted to start something of his own from long time. I think every person is, if you're earning a good amount of money and you're getting that paychecks every month, you forget, even if you're not happy with it, but when the 30th comes in and when you get the money like in the bank account, I think everybody forgets about everything and they're just happy that okay, you're earning, at least you're getting your paychecks on time. You don't have to think about the next month. It's feeling of safety. I think that's what 9 to 5 gives you, right? Like the corporate job always gives you that kind of comfort and everything, of not feeling the how the next month is going to look like with the finances. You know that you're going to pay your bills correctly on time, but with business and everything. So I think that's what happening with us. We were just getting comfortable with that, and I was not. We were not feeling comfortable with that. I was like, there is something wrong. There is something not sitting well. I think we need, because if I am 28 right now, and if I don't do something right now, I felt like okay, if I don't do something right now, I would be stuck here forever. That I just felt like okay, this is the right point where we can take all the risks that we want, and yeah. So we decided last year that we're gonna move next year for sure. Like 2026 is the year that we move. No matter what, 2026 is the year that we move. We might do a job in India, we do whatever the hell we want to do, but we're gonna move back. And I think somehow we were manifesting it, I think. And also my boyfriend had a business idea last year which he was sure of working on, so he was working on that. I was working like okay, I'll do maybe a job, or I'll find something. I was like, I just want to move back home and I'll find something for myself. I'll figure it out. But then this year, in the beginning of the year, my boyfriend was facing some issues with his earlier business idea, and I was just helping him out with it, like what can we do or whatever. And I had like a you know how you call that, like a tube light thing. वो हुआ मेरे साथ कि नहीं, अरे ये कर सकते हैं, ये क्यों नहीं कर रहे हम लोग. And I don't know what was happening that weekend. For some odd reason, we ended up making our landing page that week. We ended up asking all our friends, family. One of my very close friends, she helped me out with everything, like planning how to work around the business and everything. So everything was just coming into place. Like the idea was kind of getting into from our minds. It was just coming on the paper, and it was kind of where we were kind of started executing it already, like what to do with the landing page, website and stuff like that. So it was just rolling in. We started our Instagram page, we started putting on our post and everything, and so it was all like going one by one. And also the moment like we started boosting and everything, posting on our Instagram pages, we started our wait list, and we started getting people as well. So it was like okay, everything is coming in place. So we did that, and then we did our pilot, and that pilot was not super successful, I would say, but it was kind of successful. But so that gave us even more boost. Okay, this is the right thing that we're doing, and we feel like we need to go back home for this to execute it properly, because we understood by the pilot that if we are not in over there, like in person, to check how it's going on, how things are gonna go, it's not gonna work out. So we thought like okay, this is the right time. And I think so that is why we decided that okay, that's why let's go back home, let's go do the things that we like. You know, you can always change things, you can always, you know, the thing that I've learned from my sister is just take risks sometimes. Just do things that you like. And I think that teaches me a lot, that you just do what you love. Maybe it might not turn up right for you, maybe turn out wrong for you, but I think you just have to do what you love the most, and what feels right at that moment. It gives it comes up with a lot of questions. People will question you right here and there. Why the hell are you doing this? Why are you leaving this? Do this when you come back, do that when you come back, or whatever. People will come with a lot of opinions and everything. If I myself have been like juggling, like kind of in, I've been overthinking so much since few months that what if this goes wrong, what if this move feels not right. But everything just turns out right, I think, after a point in time. I think everything just feels um, falls in place whenever you want it to happen. I think that's what is important is you are happy, and you feel good with what you're doing. You want to feel alive, right? When you get up in the morning, like oh, you're getting up, because since the moment we have started working on our startup, and we started feeling like it has been a completely different experience for us. It has been like it has given us some purpose to do something we are loving. We talk about it all the time now, and it's like all conversations are so much about what do we do about the business, where do we open now, what do we do this, how do we do our website, how do we do our registration, blah blah blah. It's all about business, and you don't feel bored to talk about it for some reason. You feel happy about it, you feel like you're doing something good. It's like every day you come up, like open the laptop, you're just working on the startup, and you don't feel like you've worked enough. You always feel like you want to do more, and I think that's what you all, like, we all should I think that's what we all need and want, right? When you're working, you don't feel like you're working, but it feels like another day of you doing what you love. So yeah, so that's why we are leaving the Netherlands, and we're going back home to run our business, and also to be close to our family. Also, like, because yeah. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.